Question: what is dhyana or meditation? Maharishi answers: Dhyana is holding on to a single thought and putting off all other thoughts. Question: how to meditate? Maharishi answers: concentrate on that one whom you like best. If a single thought prevails, all other thoughts are put off and finally eradicated. So long as diversity prevails, there are bad thoughts. When the object of love prevails, only good thoughts hold the field. Therefore, hold on to one thought only. Dhyana is the chief practice. Dhyan means fight. As soon as you begin meditation, other thoughts will crowd together. Gather force and try to sink the single thought to which you try to hold. The good thought must gradually gain strength by repeated practice. After it has grown strong, the other thought will be put off. This is the battle always taking place in meditation. One wants to get rid of misery. It requires peace of mind, and peace of mind is brought about by dhyan alone. Question: how is meditation to be practiced? Maharishi answers: meditation is truly speaking is to be fixed as the self. But when thoughts cross the mind and an effort is made to eliminate them, the effort is usually termed as meditation. Fixity in the self is your final nature. Remain as you are. That is the aim. Question: we are asked to fix the mind in the self, but the self is unthinkable. Maharishi: when all thoughts are eliminated, it becomes fixed in the self. Question: so does meditation means concentrating on a single thought only? Maharishi: the single thought also must vanish at the right time. Thought-free consciousness is the goal. Question: what shall I meditate upon? Maharishi: meditation requires an object to meditate upon, whereas there is only the subject without the object in vichara. Meditation differs from vichara in this way. Question: will vichara alone do in the absence of meditation? Maharishi: vichara is the process and goal also. I am is the goal and the final reality. To hold to it with effort is vichara. When spontaneous and natural, it is realization. Question: Bhagavan, you always say that the self is ever present. If I am present, then why do I not feel it? Maharishi: do you not feel that you exist? Your doubt is whether you will forever continue to exist. Why should you have any doubt? A little thinking will convince you that the destructible part of your being, the body, is a mere machine, a tool in the service of the indestructible, the mind, which is the all in all, the knower and the master, you yourself. Your doubts and difficulties arise from your thoughts, which perceive the body and take it for yourself. Stop the thoughts which are your enemy, the ego, and the mind will remain as your pure being, the immortal I. Question: how to reach that center where what you call the consciousness, the I, arises? Is it by simply thinking, who am I? Maharishi: yes, it will take you up. You must do it with a calm mind. Mental calmness is essential. Question: if I go on rejecting thoughts, can I call it vichara? Maharishi: it may be a stepping stone, but really vichara begins when you clinch to the self and are already of the mental movement, the thought waves. Question. Then Vichara is not intellectual? Maharishi. No, it is inner quest. Question. Is not meditation better than Vichara or investigation? Maharishi. Meditation implies mental imagery, whereas investigation or self inquiry is for the reality. The former is objective, whereas the latter is subjective. Question. What are the hindrances to self realization? Maharishi. Memory chiefly, habits of thoughts, accumulated tendencies. Question. How to get rid of these hindrances? Maharishi. Seek the self by meditation in this manner. Trace every thought to its origin, which is only the mind. Never allow your thought to run on. If you do, it would be unending. Take it back to its starting place again and again, and mind would die of inaction. Go back constantly to question, who am I? Tear everything away until only the source of all is left. And then live always in the present, only in it. There is no past, no future, except in the mind. Question. What is the paramount duty of a human being caught up in the cycles of birth and deaths? Please decide on one and expound it to me. Maharishi. For those desiring the highest, discerning one's own true nature is most important. It is the basis of all actions and their fruits. Question. Briefly, by what spiritual practice does one become aware of one's own true self? What effort brings about the exalted inner vision? Maharishi. Withdrawing all thoughts from sense objects through effort, one should remain fixed in steady, non-objective inquiry. Question. What should one think of when meditating? Maharishi. What is meditation? It is expulsion of thoughts. Your mind is full of thoughts, which rush one after another. Hold on to one thought, so that others are expelled. Continuous practice gives the necessary strength of mind to engage in meditation. Meditation differs according to the degree of advancement of the seeker. If one is fit for it, one might directly hold the thinker, and the thinker will automatically sink into his source, namely pure consciousness. If one cannot directly hold the thinker, one must meditate on God. And in due course, the same individual will have become sufficiently pure to hold the thinker and sink into absolute being. Question. Can I use forms and images of gods and mantras? Maharishi. Yes, of course. All these things can help. Or why should they be recommended in the books? Various things are prescribed to suit various nature. Each person must choose what seems easiest and appeals to him most. Question. It is so difficult to understand self-inquiry. If something concrete is said, it can be readily grasped. Japa, dhyan, etc. are more concrete. Maharishi. Who am I is the best japa. What could be more concrete than the self? It is within each one's experience every moment. Why should he try to catch anything outside, leaving out the self? Let each one try to find out the known self instead of searching for the unknown something beyond. Question. We are advised to concentrate on the spot in the forehead between the eyebrows. Is it right? Maharishi. Everyone is aware I am. Leaving aside the awareness, one goes about in the search of God. What is the use of fixing one's attention between the eyebrows? It is mere folly to say that the God is between the eyebrows. The aim of such advice is to help the mind to concentrate. It is one of the forcible method to check the mind and prevent its dissipation. It is forcibly directed into one channel. It is a help to concentration, but the best means of realization is the inquiry, who am I? The present trouble is to the mind, and it must be removed by the mind only. Question. Bhagavan, each time I meditate, I feel a great heat in the head, and if I persist, my whole body burns. What is the remedy? Maharishi, if concentration is made with the brain, hot sensations and even headache ensue. Concentration has to be made in the heart, which is cool and refreshing. Relax and your meditation will be easy. Keep your mind steady by gently warding off all intruding thoughts, but without strain. Soon you will succeed.